All right, players, this is our Surrey play call, our sideline out of bounds play. In this play, I'm going to review a couple things for you just to give you a little bit of important information when we're running our Surrey play. So, two scenarios for the Surrey play. This line here, the center court line. Okay, if this is our basket and we are inbounding on this side of the center court line, we cannot inbound the ball going backwards over that line. You cannot in the ball going backwards over that line. That's an over and back violation. Okay, and that's the first thing that we want to show you. Now, if the ref allows you to stand with 1 foot on the left side of the line and 1 foot on the right side of the line, sometimes that's a setup, then you can use both sides of the court. So we can stack and we can throw the ball to the back court. Now, if you are inbounding from the front of the line and our hoop is on this side, we just have to make sure that when we are stacking that, you know, if the tap happens this side and he's going this way and then he's coming this way, that when this guy goes this way, he's kind of coming straight down and not crossing that line. But the challenge is you have to be careful when getting the ball here, because this is a trap box that is extremely dangerous area to get the ball in. So you better be a good dribbler or be aware that if you get it here, you have to escape this fire right away. So, and then lastly, we'll talk about this, the guards in the back, the twos in the front. If we are doing a longer Surrey inbounds and maybe we were using more of the full court for it, we would still set up in Surrey. So making sure that our 4 and 5 are set up in their spots, which would be their regular offense spots. Our 4 and 5 would be right there. And the same thing would apply. We would be looking at our first option and then our second and third option here. Okay, so let's go through our options in the Surrey sideline inbounds play. All right, so the defenders, we're going to have the 3 inbounding. His man is on him. Or these defenders, and we always want to look at how the defenders are playing. If they're kind of denying the guard, maybe they're playing down here versus maybe they're playing like up here and on the side. We have to kind of see what route we want to take for to get open. Okay, so now let's go a little bit more in. We'll stack it a little bit more in so it's regular neutral spot. First thing you want to make sure is that our 1 and 2, our 1 is always behind, our point guard is in the back, and our 2 is in front, and we are at least 10, if not 15 feet, the same distance from this free throw line to the hoop, 15 feet away from the ball. We do not want to stack right here. We must stack 10 to 15 feet away from the ball. So that's the first thing. Now, the back point guard is going to tap either the left side or the right side. If he taps on the whatever his left hand taps, then our shooting guard is going to break this way and he's going to break this way to get open. Okay, and our shooting guard is going to kind of come over here and our defender would follow him, etc. All right, so let's set this up. Let's lock this in. Boom. Okay, let's stack them. So we're running Surrey. Okay, they're stacking. The defense is getting in position wherever they want to defend them. Our center's got hoop. Our power forward, maybe he's kind of got the middle, whatever it is. So in Surrey, we have our stack. Our point guard's going to direct the front guy to which way the front guy's going to go. If he pushes with his right hand, the front guy's going to go to the right, or in this case, yeah, to our right, and then he's going to go to the opposite, to the left. On the front side, our center is going to screen for our power forward. Okay, so at the same time when these guys break, okay, and he gets open, okay, our center is screening for our power forward, and our power is going to flash. Okay, our power is going to flash. And what he's going to do is he's going to flash all the way into this gap right here, looking to receive the pass. That's our very first option. Now, during this pass, okay, he'll be able to get through to right about here when that pass is made. Okay. Now, during this pass, our shooting guard is also, let's delete that one. Yes. During this pass, our shooting guard is rotating towards the backside. The first action we're looking for is blind pig. The backdoor power to the guard, cutting backdoor, and that passing play right there is the first pass that we're looking for. Okay, that may be there. Okay, we'll put it right there. And then there's the shot. All right. If that is not there, the other option is, a lot of times, and we seem to get this a lot, once that screen happens, he'll stay here and the power forward will catch it. So he'll set the first screen. Let's rewind a little bit. We'll put the power forward back to where he was, right where that screen happened. We'll give the ball back to the inbounder. So the 5 screens up for the power forward. The power forward screens towards the ball. Okay, now, as he's kind of fighting his way through to get in position, and the ball gets inbounded, the center is going to stay here and turn around and screen again. This is important. He's going to turn around and screen again right here. And our 4 is able to, a lot of times, and Matt's done this a few times, just turn around towards the pivot inside and get right around for a 2, maybe 3 dribble layup. Okay, so that happens a lot. Now, if none of these are open, power 4 got here, and none of those 2 are open, then one of these 2 guys will be open, because when they broke, we'll rewind them slightly. When they broke out, he went to the open spot. Maybe he was here, so he might be open right here if we don't see that. And this guy right here was reading where the defense is, and he went away from them. So he didn't necessarily come to where the defense is. Maybe he saw the defenders were in the front, and he just went back. So we can skip past this ball right over top to this guy, and we're live if this is not open. All right, guys, let's run this through and see what we got. Okay, so we're stacking. And the center screens for the power forward, the front 2 guys break, and our power forward flashes to the ball. During that pass, our guards going backdoor for the backdoor pass, and there it is. Okay, that's an option. The same other option is that our power forward would take the ball and just turn, and he should be able to, if the center rescreens, get all the way to the hoop. And then the last one is our guards would stack and read the defense. One would be open, the other one would be open. Usually one or both of those guys are open, and we can flow right into a scoring situation or right into our offense.